Hi, welcome back to Bay Area Media Baseball Day at Stanford University. We're joined by the University of California head coach David Esker. David, welcome back to the farm. Can you introduce your guys for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I got Derek Campbell, senior infielder and outfielder, who plays center field and probably some second base at sometimes too. And Kyle Porter, senior left-handed pitcher for us. Kyle won our only game at Omaha a couple years ago against Texas A&M, and he's back for his senior season.
So let's talk a little about last year, the last couple of years. Cal baseball has definitely been on the rise. You're getting a taste of the big time and where you want to be. Talk about the strides the program's made and kind of how you see it going this year.
Yeah, you know what? I think I probably foresaw the last couple years being a little bit of a rebuilding process for us, and everything would have had to gone exactly right for us to get back to where we wanted to be. I think with the events of 2011 and the lack of recruiting probably affected our depth and maybe our talent level a little bit. But I thought by year three that we'd be able to be back to square one to where we were comfortable and ready to compete for the playoff for playoff contention.
And obviously, things out of your control sometimes with budgets. Uh, you wondered even if you had a program for a while. What has it meant to see the support that you've received, from everybody around Cal to get this program rolling again and continue the rich tradition that you have?
Well, obviously out of tough times and adversity, sometimes you can develop great strength. And I think that as a program, that's something that's definitely happened, with our Cal Baseball Foundation and the alumni and just supporters in the background that have really come to our defense and have created an organization around our baseball program that is working hard to ensuring our sustenance and self-sustaining ability for the rest of time. And we could not be more thankful to the people who are just really have done so much with their own personal time. They've got a lot of life responsibilities outside of Cal baseball, but they dedicate their time to our program.
Derek, what do you like about this ball club this year? What are you most excited about starting the year?
I'm most excited about the seniors that came back and what we've dealt with over the years, the adversity, freshman year to senior year. I feel like with the young talent we have this year, we're able to bring out, I feel like, the best in that youth, and I feel like that's really going to help us out throughout the season with our tough competition and our tough schedule going into playoffs. And I really feel like with our leadership and our experience, we'll be able to bring the best out of every individual on our team.
And Kyle, to win a World Series game is something you'll never forget, obviously. And I'm sure now that you've had a taste of it, you want to get back even more. Can you just talk about what that experience was like and how it's maybe driving you to return?
Yeah, definitely. That was one of my most memorable moments in my career at Cal so far. And to be able to do it as a freshman was great. And now, there's nothing I want more than to get back there and be able to, taste that again and get even further, because we won one game and we want to be back there and, win it all. And I think that's our goal. And for me personally, to be able to experience that, we know that it's attainable, and that's our goal for the year.
And Coach, what do you see as your biggest strength starting out the season?
Well, I think we've got a lot more depth than we've ever had in the last few years. I mean, the competition for playing time has been real high, and there are players that started games, started 20, 25 games it's going to be hard pressed to find 20, 25 games that they play this year, and I think that's the strength of our program. I think the competition for starting rotation spots is higher than it's ever been, and it can be a little uncomfortable sometimes because there's kids who have done a lot of playing that may have to sit a little bit. But I think that it'll only make us stronger in the end. That we'll put together a pretty good team out there once it's all said and done.
Tell me about your early season schedule. I know you always play the best. I mean, that's part of the deal at Cal. Who are you kind of pointing toward early?
Well, it starts off right off the bat. We open up with the University of Texas, and we play them 4 games. the next weekend we go to the University of Auburn and for a tournament at Auburn. We then go to San Diego for a tournament at San Diego in which we play UNC Wilmington, Baylor, and then San Diego twice. And we come back and we host a tournament at Cal in which we got Tulane, and we play Arkansas twice, and then USF. So there really is no let-up weekend. And you know what? We kind of feel that one of the big parts of our program is we need to kind of calibrate our team to the highest level of competition. And so we're not going to go from a weekend where we maybe can sweep a team and score 45 runs and beat them easily, and then all of a sudden play a team that's the top level competition. We don't get that opportunity this year. We're gonna face the best. Texas is going to come in with a top 10 pitching staff from last year, and they return all 3 starters. And in addition to that, they have, I think, the number 2 freshman recruiting class in the country. We're okay with that. We're gonna put out 9 guys, and we're gonna compete. We're gonna compete hard, and hopefully we learn a lot about our team and what we need to do that in the next coming weeks we can improve upon to be better.
And Derek, isn't that kind of why you went to Cal too? I mean, you want to play the best and test yourself and kind of see where you stack up.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like our schedule this year is going to prepare us for our regional, and I say that with confidence because I truly feel like Kyle can say this as well. When you get to a regional, anything can happen, and I feel like surviving our schedule and getting to that regional, it will bring the best out of everyone on our team. And then once you get there, really, whoever's hot at the right time will take it all. And so I feel like we'll have a good shot at that this year, and I'm excited.
And Cal, yeah, I mean, you're playing in what many consider the toughest conference in the country. So, I mean, there's no easy games against anybody. Do those big non-conference games kind of get you ready for the Pac-12?
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to open up with Texas will definitely prepare us for the top-notch Pac-12 schools, and I think that the Pac-12 is the best conference in the country, and that's been proven, the last 2 years with the 2 national champions. And just our strength of schedule every year is, one of the top in the country, and it really prepares us for when we do get to conference. We're not surprised by anyone. We've seen the best teams in the country, and you have to beat the best to win. So.
And Coach, before I let you go, tell me about some of the newcomers or guys that have kind of risen up and we should watch for this year.
Well, I know there's going to be some freshmen that are going to definitely get some opportunities to play and play right away. Dalton Jeffries will pitch on weekend 1. Also, Alex Schick will pitch weekend 1 as a starter, and they're going to get their opportunity pretty darn quick against some elite competition. A couple infielders that you'll hear from. Robbie Tenerowitz out of Camp Lindo High School will be in there fairly soon, and Lucas Ursig you'll get a chance to hear his name out there competing as well. Aaron Knapp, the brother of Andrew Knapp, who was a second-round draft choice for us last year, is a very talented freshman as well. And there's also some names that may not even come to mind, because I certainly expect that someone that we don't even consider and talk about is going to rise to the top. We've got some freshman arms that really are going to be solid pitchers for us down the line. Alex Martinez and Andrew Buckley out of De La Salle, and they're all gonna mix in there at some point during the season. But the key for us will be the kids who've returned from injury. Devin Rodriguez did not play at full strength all last year. Derek Campbell was out for virtually the whole season. Vince Bruno is a senior outfielder who was out all last season. We're probably going to start a catcher opening night who didn't play a game last year because he was out with an injury all last year. So we're hoping that that not only with freshmen coming in, but older players who just happen to have injury last year will be great.
And I'd be remiss and not ask you this. I can't believe you've been here 15 years now with the Bears, but you have a lot of memories here at Sunken Diamond as a former standout player. When you come to Sunken Diamond, you always remember which dugout to go in, and do you have memories when you come back?
Well, over the last 15 years, I got it down pretty quick that I've got the third base dugout. And I think even when I was coaching here and I would coach the white team while Coach Marcus had the Cardinal team, we would be over in the third base dugout. You know what? The memories I have here with my teammates, and those are my closest friends, and they were kind of my brothers in life, and I think those memories I had with my teammates here, and I still talk with them often, and we pick up right where we left off if we haven't talked for quite a while, and that's the part that excites me, that hopefully my team can have those same experiences and form those same relationships that I had, and that's what I had here at Stanford.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Best of luck to the Bears this year. Go get them.
All right, thank you.